Welcome to a breaking news episode of Rope Drop Radio. Derek here, and as you may have heard in the last 12 hours, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal Studios have all been closed in an effort to slow down the novel coronavirus, and it's kind of surreal. Doug and Michelle are actually at Walt Disney World right now. We're going to hear from them in a second as they are finishing out their trip, but we know that this is something that's going to affect all of us. It's territory we've never been in before, but Doug and I both want to just reach out to our listeners and just know that we love you guys. We're here for you. We're going to continue to do the show. Even though the parks are closed, we're still going to try and give you guys a source of entertainment during these challenging few weeks, and just know that you guys are in our thoughts and prayers. Definitely, Disney's not done forever. Trips will continue. You can always rebook. I'm looking forward to my trip in November for sure, but it's definitely a unique time, and who knows what happens after these 2 weeks. But don't give up. Disney is going to continue, and we're going to still have a lot of fun. So let's go to Walt Disney World now and hear from Doug and Michelle.
Hey, Rope Droppers, this is Doug. We are doing a little bonus episode because currently I'm down here at Disney World with my family, and as you may have noticed, some big news happened. The parks closed. So we were actually just leaving the Magic Kingdom, standing, waiting for our bus when the news broke. And Derek was the first one to tell me because he is on top of the news, because that is how Derek is. And we just left the Magic Kingdom, hanging out with Kent. We were with Kent when the Disneyland news broke. And then, poof, there went Disney World. Now, we're supposed to be here through Monday, so it works out pretty good for us. Not too big a deal or impact on our vacation, but definitely crazy times and all kinds of closures going on. But I don't know. I'm here with Michelle to talk a little bit about it. Michelle, what is going on right now?
Well, it's the height of spring break season, so we're going to have, a lot of people with scheduled trips to the parks. So there's a lot of people that are going to not get their vacation that they were planning. So the parks are closed for 2 weeks, and then we'll see what happens after that. If you have a vacation scheduled during those 2 weeks, call Disney, rearrange it. If you did not book with a travel agent, if you booked with the travel agent, here's where the best part is. We do all the work for you. All you have to do is contact us. We call Disney, we rebook the trip, and we help you out. We spend the time on hold so that you do not have to. I know a lot of people are going to be unhappy, but as you noticed, many things around the country are closing. So Disney's protecting itself and protecting all its guests.
It isn't unexpected that they closed. It was a matter of when, not if, I feel like. Like, the whole time yesterday, in the back of my mind, I was just hoping we didn't get the news, while we're here. Let's wait till after we get home, Disney. Because it kind of, just in the back of my mind, the whole day, you had that lingering. However, if you were in the park and you weren't looking at Twitter or Facebook, you wouldn't know anything was going on or anything was changed. Everything was normal. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, it was almost eerily normal. I wanted to stay off social media, but due to my job, I really had to be in tune to what was going on. Unless you looked at me, you might have seen, and because I was on my phone, either texting or emailing or calling suppliers for clients, then you might have known something was wrong, because I didn't really get to spend time with my family yesterday, but that's what kind of comes along with this job. So, but it was nice for everyone else who could enjoy Disney, and people are going to get to enjoy it for a few more days.
You definitely did work a lot in the park on Thursday. It's you hung out outside the Dumbo's tent, or over in that area, and worked quite a bit, and also right outside the confectionery, worked quite a bit. As it was quite the day. We had a good day though. We're here with my sister and her family and a 6-year-old niece who got to experience the park really for the first time. So we did a lot of things different. But it will be interesting trip report this week. It not going to be like our other trip reports, because there's just this weird sense in the back of your head the whole day long that this was going on. But yeah, be thankful if you booked with a travel agent, because they'll help you out. And I don't think you have to reschedule like today. Like, if your travel agent doesn't get everything rescheduled, doesn't have all the answers today, like, chill out. Not everybody knows 100% what's going on. The crazy part is we found out when the cast members found out through Twitter. When we got to Art of Animation to check in, I asked the guy doing our check-in. He's like, oh, no, they didn't tell us. We just found out when a guest told us, and to check Twitter and to check Facebook. So that's how cast members found out, was the same way we did. I'm sure there was some that got an email or phone call or something, but boy, not very many of them. So any last thoughts, Michelle?
Just be positive. Try to not blame people, as Doug was saying. Not the travel agent's fault, not the call center's fault. If you have a reservation booked for April, just hold off. Don't make a change yet. They've been waiving penalties through May 31st. So, but they're really focusing on the next 2 weeks for those reservations to call in right now. So don't bombard the call center more with April or May reservations or June just to find out what's happening. Kind of be patient. No one really knows what's going to happen after these 2 weeks closure. So be kind to other people.
Yeah, we saw some angry people in the lobby, and it wasn't the cast member's fault. Like, seriously, get your head out of the sand. I mean, to yell at a cast member was pretty insane. We saw that. To yell at a travel agent is pretty crazy. Like, there's some messages that's like, really, people? Really? You think the travel agent did this? There's also just be nice to each other. And then again, if you have a trip in November, today, or maybe this week, isn't the time to ask, what fast passes should we book, and want to talk on the phone to somebody about that. Like, seriously, priorities. Let them deal with it right now.
We also didn't talk about it, but quickly, Disney Cruise Line also suspended operations for 2 weeks. So there's some people on the Wonder that are having that last sailing. There's a Dream that apparently it's going to take off today, and they'll come back Monday. But
lucky. I would love to be getting on the Dream today to escape reality for 3-4 nights.
Right. Yeah. So also we don't really know, other than a hurricane closure, Disney Cruise Line's never canceled this many sailings. So just kind of be patient. All new territory for everybody, guests, Disney, travel agents, everybody.
All right. Well, this has been a little bonus Rope Drop Radio. This week you'll get trip report with me and Derek, and it'll be fun. We still had a great day yesterday, did a ton of fun things, and looking forward to doing more for the next couple days while we can. And this is Doug and Michelle for Rope Drop Radio.
Crazy stuff. Glad Doug and Michelle are doing okay. Glad they're coming home. Like Michelle said, just rebook, use your travel agents. Don't yell at cast members. I've seen a couple things on Twitter already with that. It's they're finding out same information we are. So we hope to have actually a cast member on the show here in a week or two. Doug's trip report is going to come out next week, and it's going to be different for sure. But yeah, this is just a unique time, and we're with you guys. Anything you need, message us, encourage us. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about on the show while the parks are down. But just know that we do. We love all of our listeners. Stay safe. Do what you need to do. Stock up, and we're all here together. So thank you guys so much for listening to Rope Drop Radio.